It's Thursday. Dr. Joe is back answering your pet questions. So if you have a problem with your pet, give us a call right now. The number 918-460-KJRH. Dr. Joe Landers first wants to talk to you about Falca, a beautiful little puppy.
Yes, I want to rename this dog. we're still, if anyone knows what Falca means, give me a buzz. We think it's the Melee game or something on Nintendo. But this little dog is about 5 or 6 months old. She's actually probably a Papillion or a little Papillion cross. She doesn't have all the little hair on her ears, but this is pretty common right now, how when these Papillons cross out, they don't get as much hair on their ears. Good little puppy. She's actually a little bit older, so she's about 6 months or so, and she's over at Arrow Springs, and you can call over there. That's 918-455-7107. If she doesn't go today or anything or get adopted, we may take her to the Bark Walk, and I'm plugging this shamelessly here, but it's barkwalk.net, but it's over at Hakey Creek this weekend. Hopefully it'll be nice weather. We'll kind of see, but
this week,
a bunch
what time?
Of groups and dogs. Great question.
Okay.
It's in my pocket somewhere.
.net,
yes.
Okay.
So,
Nothing wrong with shameless plugs. It's all for a good cause. Let's get on the line with Lisa now, and you can look up that time.
Yes.
Lisa from Winchester. Hi, what's your question?
Yes, I have a German Shepherd, and she's 9 years old, and she whines all the time, just like she's talking to you. I mean, she's glad to see you, but anytime she just whines and whines and whines.
Very, very common. That is kind of the way they communicate or talk. You know, some people kind of use their hands a lot or whatever, and it's just kind of what they do sometimes. Sometimes if they're whining and you're not around or something, we were talking about this actually, when a dog barks or whines, you got to figure out what it is that why they're doing it. If it is because of you or you're kind of talking, sometimes you actually have to ignore the behavior or even tell them to kind of stop or turn away from them or not encourage it. But unfortunately, Shepherds are big on that. That is kind of one of the things that makes them actually a German Shepherd, so to speak, because that's the way they talk. So usually, I mean, it could be in pain or other stuff. You might want to talk to your veterinarian, but it sounds like she's got what we call a talker.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes if you're trying to sleep, that's a little harder, but
yeah. Sometimes
anyway,
it's just annoying to you.
Yes.
Elle from Catoosa's next. Hi, Elle. What's your question?
Hi, yes, I have a 9-year-old rescue dog. It's probably part Rottweiler and part Lab. He has a history of one knee problem, but he seems to just want to lay down all the time. He's happy to greet you, and he runs to the fence, but as soon as he gets there, he's just laying down. Yeah. And I've noticed he's lost some weight, too. Just wondering if they start having general
three things. One, if you've had a knee problem, a lot of times you'll develop some arthritis later on down the road, which will kind of slow you down a little bit. The second deal is at 9 years old, I'll tell people we're getting near to retirement age. My retirement age is 10, double digits, and a lot of times they do slow down some. The third thing is if you really think it's way out of character, because a lot of times Lab and Rottweiler, they stay very, very active into their 12, 13, 14 years old. But if you do have a checkup and just kind of see if there's anything, weight gain, weight loss. Weight gain is one of those deals, hyperthyroidism, things like that. That's about the time in your life, really, if you don't go to the doctor very much and you pass 60, 65, you ought to think about having a checkup. So, and same with the dogs when they go towards double digits.
All right, Elaine from McAllister's next. Hi, Elaine, what's your question?
Yes, hello. My kitten, she won't drink water, and she has a lot of dander.
How old's your kitten?
Well, she's been fixed, so she's about 9 months.
Okay, so she's up there a little bit. Cats actually don't drink very much water at all. I mean, they have great kidneys. They can really concentrate their urine. They should drink some or whatever. If you're feeding like a canned cat food, a lot of times they won't. And sometimes they'll only drink at night or something when you're not watching. I mean, they can actually tank up on water at night and then not have to drink it all during the day, especially if, your house is nice. It's getting a little dry right now, so I would think that you'd see her drinking some, but you might want to watch her and watch her stools and her stool consistency, actually, because if they get too dry or constipated, then you may have to force her to drink a little, but usually not a big deal. So.
All right. Well, good advice. Thank you, Dr. Joe. We're out of time. If you're interested in Falca, call Animal Aid 918-744-8280, or she's at Arrow Springs. Also, animalaid.org on the internet.